today is Tuesday. I'm not even gonna pretend that it's Monday. I did have classes yesterday, but I was running late, and then, new schedule and stuff like that. So I was kind of like, I can't film right now. I'm like running late to class. I have to like figure out how to use the library computers. It was a mess, honestly. Today's Tuesday. I'm at the library using again the computers. And I feel like yesterday was a really good practice for today. Came also a little bit earlier. And it's going smoother so far, but class doesn't start for another 30 minutes. And we'll see how it's gonna go. Unfortunately, my professor wants us to have the camera on. Thankfully, my school has some iMacs here that have a webcam, so I don't have to worry about that rule. If I were using the HP computers that they have, or like the Windows ones that they have upstairs, then I would have to have checked out a webcam. There's not a lot of people here, which is kind of why I'm talking low. But talking is allowed, so I don't know. I'll check back with you guys later. This class is 6 hours long. 6 hours. And I don't know if we're gonna have any breaks. I really hope we do, but we'll see. I packed some lunch, hopefully, just in case we have a little break. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. So apparently the library does not close at 10 p.m. like they claim to on their website. So unfortunately, I have to go to my old research lab and stay there until 10, which is when the class stops. The professor was really cool about it though, because there was another student also there in the library that also has to go find someplace new to be on Zoom. So that's the update. We're 2 hours in, 4 more to go.
It's going over by 10 or 15 minutes. Now, I'm a pretty good sport. 10 or 15 minutes I can live with. But it's at the end of the day, and I haven't had dinner yet. And keeping a fat man away from his dinner is always a very dangerous thing to do. So I would recommend that you still try to finish by as close to 6 as you can finish.
So I haven't been honestly doing a good job, even like a fair job, of recording my first week of school. I guess this is just how it's going to be until I get the hang of things. So I'm trying not to be too tough on myself, but yeah, week 1 didn't go so good. The last time you saw me was Wednesday after my Zoom class for lab. And what I didn't show you was that day I had also sent an email to like my school's technology department, and I basically asked them, hey, I know it's kind of late, but do you guys have any laptops left over that you're loaning out to students? And I wasn't expecting anything, and I was actually kind of surprised that they were loaning out 2 different types of laptops. They were loaning out a Dell and a MacBook Air. So I obviously was like, hey, the MacBook Air is my first choice because all of my files are on iCloud, so I would love to recover those and just have something that I'm used to working with. But the Dell is obviously my second choice. And again, wasn't expecting anything, and I ended up getting a response like an hour later, and they were like, yeah, for sure, come get your iPad Air, not iPad Air, your MacBook Air. And here she is. Oh my god, you guys, I am like honestly so happy that I was able to get my hands on one, and I'm honestly so blown away by like the difference in performance of my old 2013 MacBook Pro versus this 2020 MacBook Air with the M1 chip. It's just night and day. Like, I've been doing so many things, and like you don't hear the fan going like crazy. I used iMovie, and it was like chef's kiss. It was beautiful, you guys. So it makes me honestly like kind of happy that my laptop broke, just because I'm getting the chance to try out this like newer version of it. And yeah, like I'm really happy. Like, now I don't have to worry about how I'm gonna do things with just an iPad. So that wraps up Wednesday. Thursday I don't have classes, but I did have some Zoom calls with my presentation partner for my optical spectroscopy class, and then I also had Zoom calls for my surgery. They have like required classes. If you want to know more about that, I had like a surgery series on my channel. So then on Friday, I only had one class, my biochem class at 9 a.m. And yeah, I mean, I honestly didn't film it because it was just that for the day. And yeah, I kind of woke up late too. I was like a couple minutes late to the class, and I was freaking out, so I didn't have time to set up my camera or anything. And then other than that, I've just been working on my presentation. Like, I kind of knocked it out of the park on Saturday, which was yesterday. So as I was saying, I was rudely interrupted by my phone running out of capacity on iCloud. So my video was cut off the other day. I tried to mess around with like everything that was on my phone to make more space, but I just couldn't make anything substantial. So I ended up caving and buying more iCloud storage. I moved up from the 50 gigs to the 200. So hopefully now recording 2 videos at one time will be a lot easier, because if you've checked out any other videos on this channel, you'll see that I do school content and my surgery content. So I'm normally filming 2 videos at once. Other than that, like I said, the only thing you guys really missed that I didn't get clips of was like me working on the outline for my presentation for my optical spectroscopy class. But that wasn't really exciting anyway, so that's okay. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed what little I did get of my first week of classes. Hopefully week 2 goes a lot better, and I'll see you guys then. Oh, I hope your week went well. Okay, now, bye.